Oh, what's up? How you doing?
Honestly.
I know your way now.
yeah, well, good evening to you, for those.
Yeah.
Good evening to everyone listening to us, wherever you're listening to us from. Are you in your car? Are you at home?
Hmm.
Are you on transit? Are
Hey.
you in traffic?
Hmm.
Are you somewhere lounging?
Are you
Are
lying
you
down?
sipping on something?
Are you working?
Are you sleeping? Are you
Are you
eating?
somewhere?
Wherever it is you're
Hmm.
listening to us from, we are back again. We are Femi and the gang. It doesn't get better than this. It's Europa League final, and it's a competition over those you and I have been following ever since. I think when we got to the round of 32 quarterfinal,
Yeah.
it's always both of us most Thursdays, and
exactly.
we have come to the crescendo.
The crescendo. I
The
saw your
creme de
tweet,
la
by the
creme.
way. Your tweet this morning saying Samuel Chukwueze, you were rooting Samuel Chukwueze on, saying that
Well,
you
I mean,
want him to win.
when on May 15th,
Mm.
when Leicester City came up against Chelsea, you people were rooting for Nigeria.
Which
So
you people?
tonight,
So
you know
feel-
you are your
but,
clique. I'm not going to mention names.
Again, you do know that
Tonight,
Samuel
you and
Chukwueze has
your-
been ruled out
well,
of this
tonight,
final.
some of us are Team Nigeria. I mean, I don't know.
But
the
he's
angle
not
you
going to
wanna
play.
look
He's
at
not
it.
going to play the final. He failed the
Well,
late
he
fitness
will
test.
certainly get a medal, and whatever extent or whatever level, he played a huge role. He was instrumental in them getting to the final.
doubt,
That
he was,
unfortunate
he was.
hamstring
Yes, he was.
injury has kept him out.
Yeah.
But tonight, I remember the hate against Chelsea on the day.
Hey, you say hate.
In the name of Nigeria.
Now,
So
wow.
we're back in the same Nigeria.
wow.
We're supporting the same Nigeria tonight. But honestly, Manchester United, it is their title to lose. I mean, this is me being professional now.
Okay.
It is their title to lose. They're the
It is their
favorites.
title
Yeah,
to
yeah,
lose.
yeah.
All right, that title to lose, she says. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. For those of you who want to get to us, tell us your expectations concerning that one. We've been building up to this moment, and we're about to witness a football on a big scale. That is the Europa League final. But then again, I also have two gentlemen right here, starting with the one just beside me, my left-hand side. I'm talking about none other than Brownish. I was listening to him, talk about Jordan Pickford this morning. I was like, what does this man have against Jordan Pickford?
Doesn't like him at
While,
all.
of course, Sarafina and Brownish were talking about the Euros. But then again, this is the Europa League. And Brownish, I can only say good evening to you and welcome. How are you today?
I'm doing great. I don't let there not be a misconception. It's not like
Misconstrue.
don't misconstrue what I'm talking
shit.
about. You know.
All right.
I don't. It's not like I don't like Jordan Pickford.
Okay.
I feel like the adverts that have been made for him they've not done him justice in the
Okay.
sense that he's been put on a pedestal where he can't actually measure up most times. So
Okay.
it's a bit uncomfortable when I see all that hype and information being passed around, and I feel like it's not necessarily true. So aside from that, it's fantastic to be here. It's the Europa League final, and we're opportune to be here to just basically give updates on what's going down. So you obviously know that I'm sounding really excited because I know that great football is going to be on display. Albeit the fact that the last 4 games between these two teams have ended up in draws, but I fully expect either Unai Emery or Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to do the job today.
Okay.
So great stuff. I can't wait for the game to get started, and you already know how we keep it 100 here on 99.3 Nigerian Info. We about to kick it off, and it's about to be litty, fam.
About to be litty. Yes, indeed. It's about really to be litty because we are talking about the Europa League final. Not to worry, we'll serve you some big-time transfer news in the world of sports, those that actually follow other club sides. But then the main attraction has to be the UEFA Europa League, just like boxing, the undercards. Yeah, that's what we'll be giving you. But then the main big occasion has to be Man United taking on Villarreal for who wins the Europa League trophy. Well, I remember Villarreal a lot in the years. They were doing well in the Champions League, a side who also have played in the Europa League. But this current side is not a patch on the one they had back then when you look at the 2000s. Unai Emery has plenty of experience, no doubt, of winning things. However, this is his 5th Europa League final, and he won 3 of them, while with Sevilla getting the better of Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool in that 2016 final. Tonight he faces another English side, but before I give you more and build up to that, Chidebere Anugolo is also right here, and he surely joins us on the broadcast this evening. Chidi, How you doing today? What's up?
The Elder, look, I'm very happy to have you on, even though you're wearing red and you're looking very dangerous tonight. It's great to be
You're
here.
happy to have me. I'm the one happy to have you because I'm the one driving the show.
No, Elder,
You say no.
look, anytime
Okay.
the Azemo is on the show, and you can confirm from the first disciple,
Okay.
is the Azemo have people on the show. People don't have the Azemo on the show. But great to be here. It's a big night, the Europa League final. Last season, it was Inter Milan against, I think, Sevilla. But this year, it gets even better with United. And yeah, at VRL, not Sevilla this time. So looking forward to it. Promises to be a night with a lot of promise, obviously. So let's see what the football can serve us.
Well, let's see what football will serve us tonight. But then again, for Unai Emery, like I talked about, the man surely knows this terrain so well, and he will be looking to cause an upset right there for Man United. He could come up with a master plan, though, the Spaniard. But ultimately, who wins tonight is going to come down to who has the better players. Villarreal got past Arsenal in the semi-finals, for those of you who cannot remember, for those of you who also know that. But then the attack is going to cost United too many problems tonight, looking at how well they actually plan and strategize ahead of tonight's final. Emery's strength as a coach is all about defensive organization, but Man United have also the players that can cause problems. We're counting down to when the match will kick off, and we surely will be taking your predictions concerning this. Don't forget, Bundesliga relegation playoff games also coming down. Cologne at the moment are losing 0-1 to Holstein Kiel, and that is as far as promotion to the Bundesliga is concerned. But then 8 p.m. is when that match will go down. The lineup already out. Let me serve you that, and then quickly get a take of one or two of the guys, members of the gang right here, before we go on the first break for the evening. For the Spanish side, who are the home side, coming into this fixture of Villarreal, that is, you have Rulli, who is the man right there that mans the post for Unai Emery's team. He is the goalkeeper. Alfonso Pedreza, beg your pardon. Alfonso Pedreza plays, and he'll be playing at left back for Villarreal. Torres and Raul Albiol are the heart of the Villarreal defense, while you also have Foyth, the Argentine, who comes in at right back. And then in the midfield for Villarreal, it's Trigueros, Edwin Capoa, and Paredio. And up front, it's Gerard Moreno, Carlos Baca, and Pino, Jeremy Pino, right there for Villarreal. So it's a 4-3-3 formation for the man called Unai Emery coming into this one. And for Man United, it's a 4-2-3-1 formation. David De Gea is the man in goal. Aaron Wan-Bissaka starts at right back. Victor Lindelof partners Eric Bailly at the heart of the Man United defense. And then you have Luke Shaw at left back. Paul Pogba is deep in defensive midfield alongside Scott McTominay. And then you have Marcus Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, Mason Greenwood, and up front, Edison Cavani. I'll quickly take the thoughts of Sarafina concerning this one. Looking at the lineup, Sarafina, what are your expectations quickly before we go for a break?
I love the fact that Ole has decided to ditch that midfield pairing of Scott and Fred. It just shows that, yes, he really means business today. And not for that, not only that, remember the fact that if the one player that thrives coming in from the left-hand side, that is has to be Marcus Rashford. And also seeing Mason Greenwood coming from the right-hand side. That's that particular wing, which we've seen him score some goals for Man United this season. That is the position. So I think the starting line for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer all about playing to the strength of your team. You look at the pairing, you look at Bruno playing behind Cavani and also Rashford from the left, Greenwood from the right. Those are players those are actually their strong points. And you look at the pairing of Scott and also Pogba as well. Yeah. Perfect pairing. A lot of Man United fans, a lot of football fans actually have been calling for the fact that you need to drop Fred. So let's go in for that break.
All right, let's go for the break. When we return, more as we build up to the final of the Europa League. Stay here.
HMO. You can rely on us.
Enter the place and it brighten. Make everybody they wonder. Waiting me cause all the shine. Lush hair. Long hair or short doesn't matter. Crochet or dreadlocks can be better. Only for girls we know better. Lush hair. So you want to slay? Slay with swag. Gotta be lush hair. Gotta be lush hair. Straight or curly. You know they tango. Lie. Gotta be lush hair. Gotta be lush hair. You wonder how I shine like this. I'm on a lush hair, be the coco. Say you want to know. And if you wanna be fine like me, I can show you where to go. A lush hair, be the coco.
Beautiful people know how to make an impression, and that's why they only trust Lush Hair Extensions to bring out the shine in them. Lush Hair, be beautiful.
Are you yet to register for your JAMB UTME and direct entry exams? What are you waiting for? Now you can purchase your PIN on Remita. Hurry now to www.remita.net/JAM to buy your JAM PIN, or download the Remita mobile app on Android and Apple stores to purchase your JAM PIN. You can pay using any payment method convenient for you. Remember, JAM registration ends in a few days, so don't be caught unawares. For more information, visit www.remita.net/JAM. Remita, because payments should be easy.
Are you looking for that platform that covers all your punting needs? Look no further, as ActionBet is here. With ActionBet, whenever you play, you're a winner. Even if up to 4 games caught your ticket. Also, no data, no wahala, as players can access www.actionbet.ng with no data at all, 24/7 on all 3 major networks. Yes. Good odds, ActionBet. Efficient payouts, ActionBet. And superb customer service all in one. ActionBet. Think bold, take action, win big.
You've always wished you had a Samsung washing machine? Now you can get one in the Super Deals promo. From now to the 31st of May, you can get up to a 24% discount when you buy a Samsung Twin Tub washing machine and an 11% discount on drum washing machines. Get a washing machine and enjoy innovative technology that only Samsung can provide. Stay connected with Samsung.
Say you wanna feel that boost? Allow me to introduce Amber Energy Drink. No more shutting down, we're going up. Oh yeah, get ready, stimulate your energy. Amber is the remedy. Go around, tell somebody. Oh yeah, get ready, stimulate your energy. Amber is the remedy. Go around, tell somebody. Say, what are you waiting for? Yeah, now you can do more because Amber Energy Drink there for you. Amber Energy Drink there for you. Don't need to go too far. You can find it where you are because Amber Energy Drink there for you. Amber Energy Drink there for you. Amber there for you. Amber there for you.
Amber Energy Drink. Stimulate the energy in you.
Ever so often, we hear billions and billions of naira stolen by politicians. After a little noise, the matter dies down. Do you wonder what happens to all that money? Bad roads, poor power supply, police brutality. Everyone is asking when Nigeria will get better. 54% of interactions with the police end in payment of bribes. A 2019 report shows that about 117 million naira is paid as bribes yearly in Nigeria. Nigerians, say no to corruption. Demand that your lawmakers do the job you elected them to do. Don't ask for or pay bribes. Demand that elected officials pass anti-corruption laws and prosecute offenders. Like Alice Walker said, the most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any. Work with SERAP to demand accountability from elected officials. Visit www.serap-nigeria.org now to sign a petition to demand good governance. This message is from the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, with support from the MacArthur Foundation.
Everything I like, living la
fresh vibes of La Casera with new colorful, exciting look. But the Bamba apple test no change. Oh, La Casera, I love this drink.
My people, how far? See, if any kind person say you want the coded password for your bank app, I be your PIN. Your card PIN, I be the theory number with the back of your card. Your pay ID, I be the answer for your security question. I beg, don't give them all this information. Them suppose they coded. You no suppose share them with anybody. Make you wise up. No make them scam you. This message now from Kuda Microfinance Bank, the bank of the free. Make you download Kuda for your Play Store or for App Store to open accounts. Make you start to enjoy your banking.
A place where you can win without limits. A place where you get a 100% bonus to stake. A place where virtual is brought to reality. Even more. A place where you can bet online anytime, even while you're out of data. Register on actionbet.ng. Actionbet. Think bold. Take action. Win big.
You've always wished you had a Samsung washing machine? Now you can get one in the Super Deals promo. From now to the 31st of May, you can get up to a 24% discount when you buy a Samsung Twin Tub washing machine and an 11% discount on drum washing machines. Get a washing machine and enjoy innovative technology that only Samsung can provide. Stay connected with Samsung.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
Your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
All right, welcome back. It is still 993 Nigeria Info. And yes, we're counting down to the big one tonight. VRL up against Manchester United. For those of you who just tuned in, we've served you the lineup already. But then again, there's something interesting coming from MasterCard. Yes, they want to be involved. They want to actually touch the lives of so many. And that's why right now we have the big fish. That's what I call him anyways. Femi Omok-Daniel is in the studios and he surely has something from MasterCard. Good evening to you.
Good evening to you.
Yeah.
Where's my microphone?
Yeah,
Finally
your microphone.
on. Yeah, by the way, you owe me an S.
Femi Omok-Daniel.
Yeah. All right, welcome, guys. We did this yesterday. We promised we were going to come back today, even as the UEFA Europa League final hits us in minutes. We're also prepping for the big one, the UEFA Champions League final on Saturday, and MasterCard are, of course, you know, every bit a part of it. And MasterCard, this season, this final, will be surprising some lucky football fans to the UEFA Champions League final match day. On that day, we'll have some surprises on the UEFA Champions League final match day. Do you want to be one of those people? It's going to be like nothing that you have imagined. So how can you be a part of it? You need to call us right now. We're going to ask you questions. If you answer correctly, you stand a chance to be part of the lucky winners, okay? You stand a chance. So it starts with some of the basic things. We'll have a conversation. Feel free to call us right now.
Yeah.
I'm here, Sarafina, Chidebere, Brownish, Adeze, and of course the anchor for this evening, Overdose.
Yeah.
You know the numbers.
0700
Yep.
993 993 993.
0700 993 993 993.
And for the ladies, 01465 7190. That's the line for them ladies.
Repeat it.
01465 7190.
Okay, do you want to be a part of this Champions League final surprise? Call us right now, and let's see what you got.
Wow,
hello.
The phone lines are blazing.
Hello, good evening. If you tried yesterday and weren't picked, just feel free to try again. Hello, good evening to you.
Good evening.
How are you? What's your name?
Very well, thank you. This is Amaka.
Amaka, where are you calling from?
Yes, Iba.
From Iba. Where is
Yes.
Iba? Iba is, I hear Iba. Where is Iba? Iba is around.
Along Yanoba last week.
Okay, around last. Okay, perfect. Are you a student? Do you stay alone?
No, I'm married.
Oh, you are married. Okay,
Yes.
fantastic. Okay, so here goes, here's an opportunity for you to be a part of this MasterCard football passion, a priceless surprise coming up. I want to ask you a simple question. Do you know what UEFA stands for? UEFA.
Yes, please.
Please tell me.
European Champions League.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you another question. Do you know who is the current all-time scorer in the UEFA Champions League?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Interesting. Let me ask you another question. Do you know any Nigerian ex-international who ever played for Real Madrid? Any Nigerian who played for Real Madrid?
Any Nigerian that has played for Real Madrid?
Yes.
No.
Okay, you can't think of any. Could you give me the last 4 numbers of your phone? The last 4 numbers.
7154.
Say it again.
7154.
7154.
Yes, please.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much for joining us. And we hope that we'll be able to reach you readily when we need to. We'll also like to take your full. Just stay on the line. Are we able to see her? Is she gone?
Yeah, she's gone. She's gone, actually.
Okay. I think she can send us a message on our WhatsApp line.
Yeah, she can.
Okay. Hi.
Hello.
Good evening. How are
Hello,
you?
good evening, Femi.
Yes, please. How are you? What's your name?
My name is Joy. I'm fine.
Joy. Where are you calling from?
Palm Group.
Joy from Palm Grove.
Yes.
Okay. Joy, Palm Grove?
Yes.
Do you stay alone? Do you stay with your parents?
No, I'm married.
You are married?
Yes.
You have children?
Back to back married people.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
All right. Okay. But you love football, don't you?
I do.
Okay. Could you give me the last 4 digits of your phone number?
Hello, sir.
Yes. Could you give me the last 4 digits of your phone number?
Okay.
So that we can check and write. We need to get your phone number, but give us the last 4 digits. Yeah.
4552.
4552. Okay.
Yes,
so we're going to take down
4552. You said.
Yes, 4552.
Yes. Thank you. But over those, we'll take your full number. All right. Okay.
Actually, the full number is not right here.
They should just send us a message on WhatsApp.
Yeah, they should send us a message
So
on.
we'll compare the last 4 number on WhatsApp with the one they give us.
Our WhatsApp line is 08095975805. Again, 08095975805. Send us a message with your full numbers talking about the ladies, Amaka and Joy.
Okay, so here's a question for you, and I asked Joy earlier on. Do you know any Nigerian that's ever played for Real Madrid?
I think she's gone off.
Amaka has gone off.
Yes, she's gone.
Okay, but
Another
we do
call
have
on
our
the line.
details. Hi there. Good evening.
Okay,
Welcome.
I called back, Joy.
Oh, Joy. Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Send us a message on
Just
WhatsApp.
send us a message. We already got you. Don't problem.
Did you get the
number 1 station?
Did you get the WhatsApp line?
Okay, I have the WhatsApp line. I know the WhatsApp
Okay,
line.
just send us a message.
All right.
Okay.
And we will know. We will
My
know whether
name
you are
and
one
my-
of the people selected.
Your
eventually.
name and your full number. Your full,
Okay.
your full your phone line.
Okay, thank you, Joy. Let's take
Thank you
another
very-
call. Appreciate it. Hi there. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah. Welcome. What's your name?
My name is Chiwendo.
Chiwendu.
Chiwendo, yes.
Okay, where do you live, Chiwendu?
Aja.
Okay,
Aja.
you live in Aja here on the island, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Chiwendu, give us the last 4 digits of your phone number.
5674.
5274.
Take it again. 5274. You said.
5674.
53.
56.
56.
Okay, 5674.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So let me ask you, Chiwendu, do you know any Nigerian player who's played for Real Madrid?
Take your phone.
Yes.
Tell me.
Akinlabi.
What?
Somebody Akinlabi.
Akinlabi?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know who scored the first UEFA Champions League goal ever? We asked that question yesterday, if you were listening.
No idea.
No, you are not sure. Okay. Let me ask you one more question. Do you know the year Chelsea won their first Champions League title?
Yes, 2012.
Thank you very much, Windu. Please send a message to us on our WhatsApp number. If you don't know it by heart, we'll go through it again, okay?
So our WhatsApp line is 080-9597-5805. Another call.
Hi there, good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. Wale from Oyadiran Estate.
Wale from?
Oyadiran Estate.
Oyadiran?
Yes.
Where is Oyadiran Estate? Saboyaba. Okay. Fantastic. How are you, Wale?
I'm fine.
Are you a student?
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm done with school.
So you live alone, or you live with your folks, or you are married? You have family?
No, I'm not married.
You live alone?
No, I live with my parents.
You live with your parents? Okay, oh dear. We've lost you. Wale, please do call back. Let's try someone else. Hi there, good evening. Oh dear. Hello, are you there?
Hello? Yes, my name is Yinka. I'm calling from Ikorodu.
Yinka from Ikorodu?
Yeah.
Okay. What are the 4 last digits of your phone number?
4514.
4514.
Yeah, first time caller.
First time caller. We really appreciate it. This is really, really nice. Yeah, the DBA has shaken the shakere for you. All right. So let me ask you a question I've been asking the ladies. Do you know a Nigerian player who played for Real Madrid?
Not at all.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Do you know the year the Champions League formally started?
The new Champions League?
Yes, in the new format.
You know.
You are not sure?
1998.
Are you sure of your answer?
Yeah.
What does UEFA stand for?
You have European Champions League.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Why are you laughing? UEFA starts with a U and an E, an F, and an A.
Okay.
But are you single or married?
I'm single.
You're single.
You're single.
Okay.
You're single.
Yeah.
You live alone, or you live with your parents, or you will live with family?
I'm living with my sister.
You live with your sister. All right. Yeah. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. We will alert you if you are one of the winners. Hi there. Good evening.
Hello. Good evening. This is Oniola Oluwa, Mr. Femi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine.
Your surname is Mr. Femi, eh?
No, my name is Oniola Oluwa.
Don't worry. I was messing with you. Okay, Oniola Oluwa.
Yes.
Okay. Where do you live?
I live in Lagos.
Where in Lagos?
I live in Mushin, to be precise.
Mushin, to be precise. Yeah. Where do you normally watch football? Where would you watch your Champions League football?
I wish to watch it on the island, though, because I do work on the island.
You work on the island?
Yes.
Okay, you are hoping that you'll be on the island on Saturday?
Yes.
And you want to watch, so where do you work on the island?
I work at law school.
Law school.
Yeah.
Okay. Overdose, please help me note. He lives on the mainland, but he will be on the so you will be on the island on Saturday for the final.
Yes.
Okay. Law school. All right. Give me a Real Madrid player that's Nigerian that you can recollect.
A Real Madrid player that is Nigerian.
Nigerian player, whoever played for Real Madrid.
Wow. Oh, Nigerian player from Real Madrid.
Where are all these people from?
Still from Real Madrid.
You can't remember.
I can't.
Okay. Who scored the first goal when Liverpool won the Champions League in the 2004-2005 season?
2004, 2005 season.
You remember that comeback?
Yeah, Steven Gerrard.
You are sure it was Steven Gerrard?
Yeah. So they scored the first goal, Smile the second goal, then I also the third goal. Yeah, Steven Gerrard.
Okay. Okay. Let me ask you this. Which club was the runner-up in the 2019-2020 UEFA Champions League?
2019-2020. That was PSG.
PSG.
Yes, 2019-2020, yes, PSG.
All right. Thank you very much. Please send a message to our WhatsApp number. I'm sure you know our WhatsApp number.
Can you, give us the last 4 digits of your mobile number, please?
Okay, 0842.
0842.
Okay. So please send your full number.
The name again is
Oni Olaoluwa.
Yes, that's it.
Okay. Pleasure talking to you, man.
Thank you, Mr. Fem.
Let's see who else we have here. Hi there. Good evening. Yes. Well, guys, why do you do this now? You know the drill. How are you? Hello.
Hello.
Yes, please. Good evening to you.
Good evening.
Yeah, what's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Mr. Joseph Jackson. I'm calling from Mr. Joseph Jackson.
Okay.
Calling from Imota, Ikorodu.
Okay, Mr. Joseph Jackson from Imota, Ikorodu.
Yeah.
All right. You live there, right?
Yes.
Good. Is that where you will where will you be on Saturday? Where will you watch the game? At home or in a viewing center or
I'm working at a viewing center at Imota.
At Imota, close to your house,
yeah?
Yeah. Close to your house. Fantastic. Yeah. Okay, we will watch at the viewing center in Imota. So can I have the last 4 digits of your phone number, please?
7291.
7291. Do we have it recorded? So, Mr. Joseph Jackson, do you know any Nigerian player who ever played for Real Madrid?
Yeah, Emmanuel Adebayo.
Emmanuel Adebayo. Emmanuel Adebayo did not play for Nigeria.
Technically.
It's Togolese.
Okay.
MasterCard has got a surprise for you potentially if you're able to meet our requirements. But you can't remember any other name, any other Nigerian. You don't remember?
No.
Okay. How many Nigerian ex-internationals do you remember that have played in the Champions League? Just give me name 5. 5. Just 5 names. Ex-internationals.
Okocha.
1.
Emmanuel Amunike.
2.
Aribo West.
3.
Ifeanyi Bezi.
4. We've tortured you with this question. One more name. Can you try?
JJ Okocha.
No,
you said it. That was his first name you gave us now.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. You've tried. Let's leave it at that. Thank you very much. Please, we will need you to send a message to our WhatsApp number. You will hear when we are done. You will hear the WhatsApp number later again. Please pay attention. If you don't know it by heart, we will record the number. Hi there. Good evening to you.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Ay. We can't hear you if you don't turn your volume off.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Emmanuel.
Good evening, Mr. Samuel.
Moreni KG.
Moreni KG, where are you calling from?
Maryland.
Maryland.
Yes.
Okay. You live alone?
Married, no.
You're married with family?
Yes.
Okay. Beautiful. And you live in Maryland?
No. I stay in Ogba. I'm actually on the road now.
Okay. You are in Maryland right now. You live with your family where?
Ogba.
Yes. In Ikeja. Oh, okay. Ogba, Abi? Ogba. Yes. Good. Is that where you would watch the final on Saturday?
Yeah, either Ogba or Ikeja, possibly Ikeja.
You don't even know.
Because of course, I love the business and Ikeja that I would love to go. Of course, you don't want such kind of match alone. So
Okay. You want to go to a viewing center in Ikeja?
yes, I'm thinking of going to Ikeja to watch it. Yeah.
Okay, it's a lovely viewing center, eh?
Yes, yeah.
All right. So, did we get your last 4 digits?
Moreni Keji. You give me your other name. Moreni Keji who?
Oweye.
All right.
Okay, the last 4 digits of your mobile number.
9, of course. I'm coming 9437385. 7385. 7385.
7385.
Yes.
All right, please, immediately we are done, please send a message to our WhatsApp number. You'll hear the WhatsApp number one more time if you don't know it.
Yeah.
So that we can collate. So tell me, Moreni KG, one Nigerian player who played for Real Madrid?
Mutiu Adepoju.
Mutiu Adepoju.
Yes.
You remember Mutiu Adepoju played for Real Madrid?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's I can remember. That's what I actually called.
You've been following football for a long time, eh?
Oh, well, yeah, something like that.
Okay, so another quick question. What does UEFA stand for?
No idea.
Who has the most appearance in the UEFA Champions League?
I don't know. Maybe Ronaldo. Maybe
you are not sure. All right, thank you very much for playing. We have to stop it there. Please send a message to our WhatsApp number over
08095975805. Again, 08095975805. One more time, 08095975805.
Now, all of you who called today and everybody who called yesterday, please send a message to that WhatsApp number right now. Brownish will help us collate all those numbers after this. Please send a message that I am so. I called for the MasterCard Football Passion Priceless Surprise. So thank you very much for playing. Thanks to MasterCard for making this happen. I do hope that some of you will have the opportunity of a surprise, of a Champions League final surprise of a lifetime come this Saturday, courtesy of MasterCard. We return now to the action for the final of the UEFA Europa League.
Thank you so much, Femi Obong Daniels. How often do you see him in the studio? Well, he's here and he's done justice to that one. But then again, like he rightly said, it is the final of the UEFA Europa League. Villarreal, Man United. The players are on the turf, ready to do the business. And once again, let me serve you the lineup for the Spanish side. Villarreal, who have Unai Emery as their manager, man so famed in terms of winning the Europa League trophy. Rulli is the goalkeeper. Alfonso Pedreza is at left back. You have Torres, Albion, Foyth as the men that complete the back line for Villarreal. Trigueros, Capua, and Paredes are the midfield players, while you have Moreno, Barca, and Pino up front. For Man United, Davide here starts this one alongside Aaron Wan-Bissaka down the right-hand side of defense. Lindelof and Bailly are the men that will be doing the business at the heart of the Man United defense. Luke Shaw is at left back. Deep midfield positions are what McTominay and Pogba occupy, while it's more attacking in terms of going forward for Mason Greenwood, Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, and a point man, Edison Cavani. So that is what is in store for us tonight.
Quick one over those. I just want to say something about this starting lineup for Man United.
I was about to come to you.
Actually, having that conversation before Zeta said we need to pay the bills.
Yeah.
Now, I've been on some Manchester United game this season, and I must tell you for a fact, this is one of the games where I find myself feeling a little bit twitchy coming into this one, and it's because of the starting lineup. Everything is spot on, but you go to the defense without Harry Maguire. And you have Eric Bailly coming in place of Harry Maguire. This is we all know Eric Bailly is like glass. small touch, the next thing is out injured. And I remember, I'm actually, I'm not sure if he's 100% fit heading into this game, because sometime, was it yesterday or day before yesterday, the news was all over the place that he picked up a knock during training session. So maybe he had to pass a late fitness test. And you go back to Man United, where after Maguire picked up that knock that saw him put on that big boot on his leg, it just tells you that Man United have been struggling. You look at how they've been playing at the back. They've looked so they look like a side that don't know their left from their right whenever Harry Maguire is not in that back line. No communication, no understanding. Why? Because Harry Maguire is one player that has played almost all Man United games for them this season, and he knows how to command that back line. It's not just all about him wearing the captain number. He knows how to ginger the players and let them know that they are not playing well on those days where they are not playing well. So I think that will really be a bit of a worry for United, because it's not a case of one game. We've seen it happen over and over since Harry Maguire picked up that knock. We can actually say Man United are likely to concede going into every game. We saw it happen in the game against Leicester City, and not just that, against Liverpool as well. Was it against Liverpool as well? We saw them. They conceded 4 goals against Liverpool at home. It just shows you that this Man United side up front, they are good. Bruno Fernandes, Mason Greenwood, Rashford, Cavani starting spot on for me. Pogba and Scott McTominay playing together, spot on for me. But the only problem I have is the defense, because this Villarreal side on the offensive, they have players that can actually punish you.
So Bruno Fernandes is the captain for Man United tonight, and if Man United do win the Europa League, he will be the man to lift the trophy right there for Manchester United, wearing the captain's armband in the absence of Harry Maguire, who doesn't play this one. Villarreal are in their traditional all yellow top, yellow shorts and yellow socks. While for Man United, it's the red top with the black shorts and black socks. Which takes me quickly to Adese and our thoughts. 2 minutes gone, still goalless. Adese, what are your thoughts for this one?
Well, it's a huge one really up on our face, and Manchester United, I mean, for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for one, it's a very important game of his career. You know, he's come under a whole lot of huge criticisms of how he's been able to fall apart with Manchester United, especially when it comes to big moments like this. And he has another opportunity to write his name in gold as long as history of Manchester United is concerned. He's been likened to Ole Gunnar Sir Alex Ferguson, owing to the fact, excuse me, what he brings to the team and all that. So, I mean, I'm looking at the Manchester United players. My worry for them, I'll start with my worry before I rain all the alerts and accolades to them.
Okay.
They have this knack of collapsing in crucial moments of game, lack of concentration. We saw that in Liverpool's game. They were all at sea. Eric Bailly, Sarafina talked a little more about him. He's not really, shown his quality. He struggled this season. In that game against Leicester City and Fulham, I thought he looked at sea. That defense line have shipped in a lot of goals ever since Harry Maguire has not been around. And then coming to the middle of the park, I mean, Manchester United are that kind of, well, we'll look at this team and say it still needs to be rejigged at the end of the season. Scott and Fred McTominay's midfield partnership has not really been the best. I thought Fred was really, really poor in the game against Fulham. He failed to make a single interception. And in terms of his passes, they were poorly timed. And this is not the way to be a Manchester United midfielder, because you must be able to be alert at all times. And for all the criticism he has come, I thought he has upped his game, especially earlier in the season and last season. But he's gone back to the Fred that we used to know, quite sloppy. So I think Man United have a whole lot. Talking about this Villarreal side, they know how to keep clean sheet. They know how to keep teams at bay. They've got experienced defenders. Talking about Raul Albiol, who will have a big responsibility to keep Cavani quiet. And how do you keep Cavani quiet when his elite runs, the timing of his runs can stretch any defense? And apart from that, he's got the ability, talking about Edison Cavani, to drag defenders outside of himself, allowing the likes of Bruno Fernandes, Paul Pogba to flourish. So that, I mean, he's got a whole lot of things to offer this Manchester United. Talking about Edison Cavani. So, I mean, Paul Pogba is somewhere there too. In big games like this, he knows how to turn up. I remember the game in Europa League final in 2017. His deflected shot actually opened up the stubborn defense of Ajax. That was how Manchester United had their belief that they could win the game. So I think he's evenly poised, and we also look to see how Parejo will stop Bruno Fernandes, who knows how to create those slicky chances for Manchester United. So Villarreal are the underdogs, obviously, but then they will not just lie down flat for Manchester United to roll them over. They will ask questions of the defense of Man United, owing to the fact that it is not the best defensive combination. So I mean, it's really, really poised for us here to enjoy and dissect it all.
Yeah, enjoy and dissect it all. Probably the biggest day in VRL's history. Probably when you look at the fact that this is a final they've been waiting for, with a manager who knows the streets so well. Talking about the Europa League. But then, Chidi, looking at the team sheet, VRL, they will be thinking of how to deal with the pace of Marcus Rashford and Mason Greenwood. And that is before you think about Cavani, Pogba and Bruno Fernandes. On paper, it looks like Man United are favourites for this one.
Well, absolutely. I mean, we're talking about one of the best teams in the world. We're talking about Manchester United. They've come here in midfield. I would have liked the manager to come here with Fred in midfield. He enjoys playing games like this. But obviously, it's a big game. And if you're playing Fred in midfield, that means you either have to sacrifice a Scott McTominay or you Paul Pogba, which might be a very difficult situation. But yes, I think the midfield is going to play a huge part on how this game turns out. We're already seeing flashes from the likes of Scott McTominay and Bruno Fernandes and Paul Pogba looking to, just start his engines very early in this one. But yes, the midfield is going to play a huge part. But you can't take your eyes off the quality of the Villarreal midfield. Daniel Parejo is one man who is in there. He's got a lot of experience. Bags of experience, if you may. Ethan Capoe, he's played for Watford. Yeah, maybe second string to what United are bringing in midfield, but then, you really can't tell over those. The midfield is going to play a huge role in this one. And looking at it on paper, obviously Manchester United look the stronger.
They look the stronger, and they are imposing the will early on in this game. Early pressure from Manchester United in what is the first final for them under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, or you could say their first final of the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer era. 7 minutes gone, still goalless. Brownish is also here, and I'll quickly go to Brownish. By the way, you can actually tell us what you think about this one. Going straight to our Twitter handle at Nigeria Info FM remains our Twitter handle. Go right there and talk to us, telling us what you expect from this epic final of the 2021 UEFA Europa League. Also on WhatsApp 080-9597-5805. Go right there, send us messages concerning how you think this one will actually pan out. Early scare for Villarreal in a tackle right there involving Paul Pogba and Marcus Rashford. Along with the Villarreal player, we'll give you more concerning that. But quickly, Brownish, 8 minutes gone, no goals. How you seeing this one panning out?
Yeah, well, anything can happen, actually. That's why it's a final. And it's all about the Spanish team as well as Manchester United. I think, aside from the fact that United seem to be favourites, I think Villarreal also have a chance. Right now, United are more into the game. They are controlling things, putting a lot of pressure on Villarreal. But Villarreal are actually handling it a bit well, pushing them out to the wings, not letting them necessarily come into the game and cause quite as much problems as they could. So certainly you feel like this is a game that's going to be ended after 90 minutes because there's a lot of intensity, there's a lot of excitement that's already starting in this game. We've not seen Villarreal in the final third of Manchester United as of yet, so United fans would love to hear that. But we've seen tackles, we've seen shots already. We've seen a shot from Scott McTominay, albeit the fact that it was very wide of the post, but in the end it just shows intent. The first shot within the first 10 minutes is certainly a declaration of intent. This is what we want to do. We're coming to win this game, and we're not taking no for an answer. So that's what Manchester United is all about in this game. And Villarreal have yet to even yet to decide what exactly their approach to this game is. It almost seems like they got a lot of respect for Manchester United, and it might just be a bit counterproductive for them.
Well, for those just to add, Brownies was talking about us seeing a winner at full time. I think this one is going to drag into extra time because the times these two teams have met, they've never been a winner. They've met 4 times heading into this one. This is the 5th time they're meeting, and they've never been a winner over those. I've never seen a fixture as this. The first time they met in Europe was back in 2005. It was goalless up until 2008. In November 2008, when they met, it was also goalless. So all the 4 times they've met, all 4 times they've met, it's all been goalless.
Goalless situation.
But there's something about a final. A final would always be a
Always
final.
changes stuff.
It will always be a final. And it's part of the reason why I look at this fixture. Yes, just like you said, no goal recorded yet. It's because it's a final. You don't expect all of them to just come out guns blazing. You need to size your opponent. You need to study their pattern of play. You need to grow into the game. That's why you look like, okay, we've not seen so many clear-cut chances created in this game. It's simply because it is a final.
Over those, what the stats say heading into this one means in over 15 years, when Manchester United have met Villarreal, they've never scored a single goal in over 15 years, and that's massive. And I don't take this stats lightly because, look, they're very spiritual sometimes, but like the guys have said, this one is a final. Hopefully
history has a way of repeating itself.
Yeah, history has a way. But this is an ultra-attacking Manchester United team. I think in last 10 minutes of football we've seen, both teams have just been a bit jittery with the ball. No one wants to make mistakes. United, when they have the ball around the Villarreal area, they're always trying to be extra careful with what they do with the ball. I'm not sure they found their rhythm here with just 12 minutes of football gone. But I know by the time we tried to sink into the first 30 minutes of the game, both teams would have found their rhythm.
I thought Manchester United just had the corner a few seconds ago, taken by Luke Shaw, an in-swinger, got to Paul Pogba, got to Bruno Fernandes first of all. He tried to control and then miscued his effort. Paul Pogba tried to keep the ball back in, but there was a call for a goal kick. I thought I saw Manchester United.
I think it was offside.
It was offside actually.
I thought I saw Manchester United up against Fulham. I saw the game against Leeds United. Marcus Rashford in the last couple of games have down to the little bit reasons, probably niggling injuries here and there, taking painkillers to feature in games. I understand how important he is for this Manchester United side, and the likes of Danny James missed chances. I think is well documented, this Manchester United side. So they must restore their fees and intensity, tenacity, if you may, to impose themselves a lot more in the game. Yeah, I've seen them in the last 10 minutes. They're yet to get the rhythm. They're yet to get the cohesion. And time is going. I think the game plan is tilting towards Villarreal now because there's been a lot of stop and start injuries here and there.
Yeah.
But I thought Manchester United can do a lot more in the way they, their build-off play especially, and get the likes of Bruno Fernandes a lot more in the game. When Cavani he's made a couple of runs, but he's not been able to click with his teammate. Professional. That's what I call him. Edinson Cavani, that kind of player that comes into a dressing room and he raises the standard of everyone. So I think he's really done something incredible for this Manchester United side. 9 goals in 10 games, 16 goals in 38 appearances for Manchester United. It can only be Edinson Cavani. Yeah, may not really have that age, but then I tell you one thing, he will go down as one of the experienced striker Manchester United has brought in. I remember the days of Teddy Sheringham and the other man now, talking about Zlatan Ibrahimovic, talking about players that came in their old age to Manchester United. So he's going to be the third successful one. I thought Alexis Sanchez and Falcao were flops. So I mean, he will certainly go down as one of the players that came to Manchester United and made a huge impact. Johnny Gallo, he didn't win a medal.
I'm not sure. Johnny Gallo will want to be
that. Teddy Sheringham, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, these are people that came and made their impact, won trophies along the line. And tonight, Edinson Cavani may also could also write his name in that list.
All right, so 15 minutes gone in Poland at that stadium. This is the Europa League final coverage. Femi and the gang, 99.3 Nigeria info for those in good company, and how evenly they spread. 2 ladies and 2 gentlemen alongside myself right here, making sure that you actually get the action and up-to-date moments as far as this game is concerned. So Villarreal are the ones who have reason to attack. Man United have had just 1 chance in this game, and that came from the corner kick. Before then, there was a shot, but way off target from Scott McTominay. Man United not making full use of that corner. But send your messages, tell us your thoughts. Let's reason with you right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info as we continue to give you updates concerning this one. It's the UEFA Europa League final, and it's Man United nil, Villarreal nil, even as Villarreal's number 14 man has just wasted an opportunity to at least trouble David here in goal for Man United. I mean, Brownish, that was a good chance for Trigueros, but way off target from him.
Admittedly, for Trigueros, he was always on the way down. He needed a lot more composure than he obviously showed. He needed to be able to get his foot over the ball and just cut it right back. And there were a number of Villarreal players who were in great positions to hit that one time and possibly get into the ball into the back of the net. But it shows actually that Villarreal have started coming into this game as well. They've not been slacking, as of course Adesi said. They've not been letting Manchester United walk all over them. They've been trying to get one foot into the door, at least get the first goal, and that says a lot about the tenacity of this Villarreal side. Obviously, I expect a lot of intensity, and we're starting to see that. But they need to decide in general, and Trigueros in that occasion needs to, at the very least, just calm down a bit. You know, when you let the occasion overwhelm you, you might make silly mistakes that you usually wouldn't make. But I mean, there's a lot of time left in the game, and they certainly could do a lot. Raul Abiol going in really hard on Edson Cavani.
Really, I mean, this is a battle we need to watch out tonight. I think they are 69 years old combined, their age. This one has got experience. This one has got experience.
And Edison Cavani.
Exactly, 69 years combined. They are old men in the business. They are old dogs. They know how it is. But I think for Abiol, he really needs to get his positioning right tonight. Because if you don't get it right, Edison Cavani will run at you. And those his timely runs, if he does that, it's very difficult to stop. So he knows the importance. He's not even letting... In fact, Edison Cavani is that kind of striker. If you let your eyes off him for milliseconds, he could hurt you and probably get that goal you will not want. So he knows why he's putting in those hard tackles. He knows he needs to keep Edison Cavani quiet. So I think it's a mouth-watering battle we need to look out for. Bruno Fernandes up against Parejo there, and the other man talking about who's going to keep up Pogba and Marcus Rashford quiet. So I think it's really going to be quite interesting to see how the battle pans out.
Another thing I've come to notice in this game is Man United keep giving the possession away whenever they try breaking in from the left-hand side. We've seen it happen over and over again. And right now, a couple of seconds ago, Luke Shaw was almost was trying to break in from that same wing, and at the end of the day, he lost possession. And we just saw another one from Marcus Rashford again trying to break into the final third from that same wing. So I think they should stop using that wing, because it's like whenever they are with the ball in that particular position, all the players just want to try and get the ball off them. And I think that wing right now is not working. I've not really seen much of Man United. I'm talking about movement on the right hand side where you have Mason Greenwood. Is all about the side where you have Marcus Rashford, talking about Rashford who's playing from the left hand side, while Mason Greenwood is playing from the right hand side. If he's not working from the left, why not try switching and play from the right, or even try to go in through the middle?
Well, in the semi-final against Arsenal, we saw how astute Villarreal were in terms of defending. Even when Arsenal needed just one goal, they denied Mikel Arteta's men, and in the end went through on aggregate. Chidi, do you think that is the game plan again today, knowing that offensively Man United are the better side, so to speak, in terms of quality? So if you cannot go ahead and get a goal, why not sit back and frustrate them in terms of defending?
Well, for those, the last time you came to me, I told you about how difficult these two games have been. This fixture in particular. I mean, two teams have met 4 times before this final. It's all been goalless. What do you expect? I think very well. Perhaps if there's one thing they've improved on in Europe this season, it's got to be their defense. Defended very well against Arsenal and made their way to the final. Look, it's going to take a lot of working for United. I still feel United are a bit jittery anytime they go forward. Obviously, there's been a lot of talks around the young Mason Greenwood. I think he's been closely watched. He's always got 2 men on him anytime he's got the ball, so they're not allowing him a lot of space. So this one is a tight one, and you've got to say Villarreal, they've been very tight defensively, at least so far. After 20 minutes of football gone, they've been very tight. But how well and how far can they hold it for 90 minutes? I think that should be the biggest question.
Well, as tight as a virgin, they've been right at the back. Talking about Villarreal, 20 minutes gone. It's still a goalless situation, even as I go straight to your messages right here, trickling in on WhatsApp. And this one says, this Spanish team I saw play Real Madrid over the weekend will seriously hurt Man United tonight. It was because of Real's deep experience and they gave them that victory on Saturday. And mind you, don't have such reservoir of talents. And Ken is the man who sends this one right there on WhatsApp. Ikechukwu Makanaki from Oluodo in Ikorodu says Villarreal to win the trophy, and he said Man United will not be able to match them. I know the match will be tough, says another message, but at last Man United will definitely be victorious today. Up Man United. Kochila from Abulegba sends that message. Another one coming, and this one is slightly tilted towards Sarafina. And he says, hi, Sarafina, you've been apologizing to people because you want to curry votes for Man United. But let me tell you, Man United will be beaten today. It's too late. All right, Overdose, expect nothing less than 4 goals in this game. Man United 3, Villarreal 1. Even as Villarreal have a corner to look away, hurt Man United as the deflection comes in again, and yet another corner with 21 minutes gone. Villarreal starting to give Man United a taste of their own medicine. Man United has been piling forward in numbers. Luke Shaw, Marcus Rashford, Greenwood, Fernandez, Cavani, Pogba. But right now Villarreal have the aces. You think if they can make good use of this pressure now, Villarreal, it will send a statement to Man United at least.
Well, of course, they know that one of their chances of getting a goal tonight could be through set piece, and that's what they're trying to do. But I think I like the tactical switch off a little bit from Good Evening, Emery. You know, when they do not have the ball, they go back to 4-5-1, limiting Manchester United and iota of creating any chance that want to, lead to a goal. So it's something like when they have the ball, 4-3-3. When they do not have it, 4-5-1. And they're very happy to allow Manchester United have the ball. They're sitting deep, they're waiting for their chance. So Man United really needs to be careful, especially on those unexpected breaks. And they're really looking to go. I thought I saw them against Real Madrid in that final day in La Liga. They kept the ball so well. They frustrated Real Madrid. But owing to the fact that they were distracted in the second half, Real Madrid had to just, do one over them. They lost concentration. They were tired a little bit, probably having one mind in this final, and that was how they capitulated. And Real Madrid for one, had to get those 2 goals, against them. So I think Man United know they have their hands full for sure. They know what is at stake. They know they need to improve in their performance, especially, and try to be clinical and precise when they get into the final third of this Villarreal side.
Delightful.
Wow. Delightful. Well, for one moment, Brownish, we saw the chance from Carlos Bacca, that Rabona across. Paul Torres getting his head on it, but over the bar, not causing any problem for the man called David De Gea. But then again, Man United also having a chance, and you just feel with his quality, Eddie Cavani should have done something better.
Yeah, certainly. It looked like he wanted to get the ball down and possibly find Marcus Rashford, but a bit of unselfish play is not what Manchester United are looking for in this game. They're looking for you to hit it one time, and that might have been a bit easy. It came from a cross from Mason Greenwood on the right-hand side, who broke from the Villarreal attack, the Villarreal press, and obviously it was end-to-end stuff for a couple of seconds there. That, like you said, the Rabona coming just before Mason Greenwood was unleashed on this Villarreal backline in time for him to take advantage of it and possibly get one into the box. It was a great cross. I felt like Edison Cavani could have done a bit more with his ball control. We know that he's very good at controlling the ball. But he got his eye off the ball. I think he was thinking a bit more about what he would do with the ball after he got it than getting the ball first and then what he would do with it. So split second thinking wasn't really on point there from Edson Cavani, and if he was, then Villarreal would have been in a lot of trouble. They were let off the hook there very, very easily, and that's something that Manchester United need to take. They need to really, really work on, because if you're letting Villarreal go when you get on the attack that often, if they get into more creative opportunities, they're certainly going to put the ball, or at very least trouble David De Gea, and you want to get the leg up first, and if they don't do that, then it might be a problem for them in the long run.
Bishop for real on Twitter. Well, you can send your tweets. Tell us what you think about this one. 25 minutes, almost half an hour football, and still no goals to talk about, but chances here, there, and everywhere from the two teams. One moment Man United attacking, the next moment Villarreal are also asking questions of their own. But Bishop for real on Twitter tweets and says, "Good evening, guys. Held overdose. Good work from you and the team. To me, Man United will be too hot for Villarreal tonight. Nothing for Villarreal. They should try it next season. United for the cup. Up Chelsea, Europa for boys, but Champions League for big men like my darling Chelsea." All right. Thank you. Throwing a shade right there, Bishop for real. Okay. Smokestack says, "Well, I just hope it won't end in tears for Man United, but I am in for a very good match." And he says Villarreal all the way. Gift Duru at Gift Duru 4 says Villarreal could give us a shocker. And Otutu Jackson says, "We like the easy way out." Okay, I feel Man United will be waiting to hurt Villarreal on the counter, but Villarreal so far are looking good defensively. Thank you very much. Keep them coming in. The final of the Europa League is what we are covering this great evening on Wednesday, the 26th of May, 2021, when as Villarreal have a chance right there, but it's a chance that goes a begging. Jeremy, the culprit, Chidi, what say you about that one?
Oh, big chance for Villarreal. That could have been something. It was a counter-attack. It was 2-on-3. And the opportunities for Villarreal, the percentage was a bit low for them to create something from there. But it was a good chance nonetheless. But the finishing was very poor from that man who had the ball, Jeremy Pino. I think Paul Pogba is going to put United in trouble here. If he's not, he's going to put United in trouble. And that's why anytime Manchester United are playing against a big team, playing against a fast team, remember them against PSG, we saw Fred in midfield. Fred is your quintessential player, midfielder in that midfield, who you want. He's fast, he makes decisions quick. He's not as slow as Paul Pogba, he's not as sluggish as Paul Pogba. If Pogba wants to be effective in this game, I think maybe he can operate from the left-hand side of attack, the left wing of attack, where he can be very effective. And playing him in midfield, he lost that ball. He was the player who lost that ball from which Villarreal launched that last counter-attack. And that could have ended anywhere. But, if he wants to make a good impact in this game, Pogba, I think he has to make those decisions faster and, play the ball quicker. Make decisions faster, play quicker. Because if not, he's going to put his team in trouble.
We've seen players make mistakes in games, not just final. Now we've seen them lose the ball in unnecessary positions, and at the end of the day, their team gets to suffer for it. So I'm not going to bury Pogba because of that one mistake. And also calling out Fred. Fred should have been the one starting in that position. I really don't think so. Fred is the kind of player. Yes, he has given Man United some good games this season, but if at the end of the day you are able to count the number of good games a player has had for his team, then there's a problem. Your good games should be way, way better than your bad games. But for Fred, you can actually count the games
good games
he's had for Man United, and that's the problem. I go back to the game which Man United they dropped from the Champions League and down to the Europa League. It's still down to Fred.
RB Leipzig.
Yeah, it's also down to Fred, because I understand Ole's sentiment. He decided not to sub him off at the end of the day, and you can go ahead with the update.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, the update is that Gerard Moreno has taken the lead for Villarreal right there, just about half-hour mark. It was a great goal, and celebrating. Villarreal fans are celebrating, and that is how the scoreline has been altered. It's the men in yellow who have hurt the men in red. 29 minutes gone from the free kick, well taken, and Gerard Moreno was the liveliest man in the box to put the ball past David here and into the back of the United net. It's Man United who are trailing 0-1 against Villarreal. Brownish.
More. It was a fantastic free kick, I have to say. The ball was whipped into the area with the right amount of curl, the right amount of speed. And, of course, Gerard Moreno got away from his marker, who was Luke Shaw, who was completely... I wonder what he was doing there. Was schoolboy defending. And when he got right behind Victor Lindelof, who tried to put as much pressure on him, kept his eye on the ball, tried to get enough of a hold on Gerard Moreno's shirt to try and deter him from getting his foot to that ball. And... in all honesty, Moreno didn't get too much of that ball. He just got quite enough to scrape the ball past David De Gea right into the back of the net. It was basically more redirection than it was a shot, and in the end, he ended up in the back of the net. And I love the way he stayed onside. It was very smart play. The free kick was very, very excellently taken. And Villarreal, like I said before, United were getting half chances and they were not making anything of it. And Villarreal got one that looked like a good chance. They whipped the ball into the area. Gerard Moreno, who's been given a bit of problems to the Manchester United backline, was enough to capitalize. And now United have a hill to climb. It's not too steep, but of course, with a final, it's always going to be problematic when you concede first. Manchester United could have and should have gone top of this in the first 10 minutes, and they didn't, and now Villarreal have made them pay.
Well, I thought that was a cynical and reckless foul for Edison Cavani to concede. He was going for the ball, but he didn't go for the ball. He went straight, to stamp on the Villarreal player that led to this set. I talked about Villarreal's chance, that they know that the chance for them to get a goal will not be playing in a very scintillating manner to maybe hurt Manchester United. Now, one of their key areas, they know that Man United, when it comes to defending crosses, I've said it here on this show time and time again, they're so vulnerable in set piece, and they planned it, their game plan is working. But I thought Edison Cavani could have done a lot better, especially in his experience. You don't concede those kind of fouls. It was just unnecessary. And look at Manchester United now. They're doing. I know they turn up when they concede. So I think they will begin to play their game now. This is the typical Manchester United we've seen all season. They consider their eyes open, then they begin to play the game. They're just so sluggish. You think they're not in the game, and then next thing you see them, boom, they will come alive now. You see them, they want to equalize and probably topple Villarreal. But Villarreal now, in the last 5 games outside Spain, they are yet to concede a goal. That's my problem. Man United will need to work their socks off. They need to really dig deep. They need to flip all the tricks in their textbook right now to see how they can, test the goalkeeper of Villarreal, who I thought have really been, enjoying himself. Just little bit of a soft shot towards his direction. That kind of shot that will make the goalkeeper stretch to the woodwork. We've not seen that. The Manchester United have not really looked, threatening right there. So I think it's still open for them. They can still come back into it, but they need to work hard and show some character and intensity as well.
All right, character and intensity, Chidi. Looking at it, Adam raised the point about Man United coming back when they concede, but Sarafina also said something about this being a final, and in final games, sides really come with so much determination. Villarreal have not really had so many chances, but the one chance they had, they've actually taken it and they lead this game. How do you think Man United will respond to this one?
Well, I think we're already getting updates and pictures from out there in Poland. The United manager's not very happy. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer I think he's swearing on the touchline. I've never seen him this aggressive on the touchline. He's usually caught a calm figure, but I mean, you could tell United don't seem like they're up for this one. They don't seem like they came here for a final. A bit too jittery for me. A bit too cautious,
too lukewarm.
Yeah, they're not showing the fire. There's no fire there. You look at Paul Pogba, it's still the same. I still personally think Pogba should be starting in midfield today. But yeah, they've got quality, and Adese mentioned it. We've seen them do well coming from behind. But look, this is a final, and it's very unpredictable. And you could say United all season long have always come back from conceding up. When they play away from home, they've had a very big, good record, fantastic record playing away from home this season. And but all of those stats, you can trash them because this is a final, and it's what you do in this game, what you do in this moment that matters the most. I think if they don't step up their game, if they don't show that fire, sometimes the best team don't win the finals. Sometimes it's a team who wants it the most, it's a team who is the luckiest, is a team who executes their tactics the most, And so far, you've got to give it to Villarreal. They've been the better team. But I think United, they've got the quality going forward. Cavani wants supplies. Cavani is not getting supplies. They need to get the balls to the wingmen, either to Greenwood or to Marcus Rashford. Both wingers have not been in this game. If they're in this game, we'll see the supplies and you can trust Cavani to finish.
Overdose. If me sitting in the Nigeria Info studios and seeing this game on the television know that the left wing is not working for Man United, why can't these players understand that that left wing is not working? Because every time they try to break in from that wing, they just have a way of losing the ball. Why not try the right wing? We've seen that opportunity which went begging for United. It was from a cross from Mason Greenwood from the right hand side to Edison Cavani, which at the end of the day, he just couldn't put it in the back of the net. So that is just the only clear-cut chance we've seen from Man United. Why not use that wing for Christ's sake?
Use the wing. That's from Safina. But let me quickly go to this one. A guy who is actually telling you that your juju no go walk, Sarafina. He says his name is Stanislas from Ijegu. And he says, Sarafina, your juju will not work tonight. Better go and wear Villarreal jersey. I support Villarreal. Thank you so much, Stanislas. Overdose, Man United should better win the game for Nigerian children who are celebrating tomorrow. Tunde from Ijebu. Thank you so much. Gerard Moreno, a very fantastic name. Come on, game on, Villarreal. So says Eto from Ikorodu. Can there be a comeback for Man United over Villarreal with Paul Pogba? I'm not confident. Peter Obonyilo from Shangotedo sent in that one. Another message says, Overdose and Sarafina, well done. You guys are doing a great job, but I believe Man United will come back in this game. I'm an Arsenal fan. Penny Samuel from Moe sends that message. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 36 minutes gone. Villarreal are the ones who have their noses in front. Gerard Moreno was the man who got that goal from a free kick. And in terms of attempts, total attempts, 5 for Villarreal, 4 for Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes, who has been Man United's inspirational figure, so to speak, Adese, has really not been influential. How often do you see Bruno Fernandes so quiet in a game of this magnitude? We all know how important he is. We all know how he comes to the fore, but looks like Villarreal have so far kept him quiet in this fixture.
Well, of course, they know what is at stake. Talking about the likes of Etienne Capo, talking about the Daniel Parra. They know the threat he carries. They know he's that kind of player that can, out of nothing, create a lot of things that won't hurt them. So they're trying as much as possible. They picked out their battles very, very well. They've kept Cavani quiet to a large extent. They've kept Bruno Fernandes as well. And we've seen Paul Pogba not having a good evening already. I think it's been a scrappy game. That is suiting Villarreal. Why they buy time? They've gone themselves a goal. So Manchester United are doing the chasing game right now, which is not good for them. I think at halftime, there's going to be a lot more inquest as to how they allowed Gerard Moreno to score his 30th goal of the season in such a huge night. I thought they would have practiced, how to defend crosses. I talked about it, I've been saying it. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is not that kind of defender that knows how to, put in his head or make those clearance and interception. He knows how to take on, attackers and probably disrupt play one-on-one situation. But I don't know, maybe the cross comes from the angle that he doesn't really know how to do it. And of course, Eric Bailly, for me, is not looking. This is an opportunity for Bailly. I mean, ever since he came to Manchester United, he's not really had a fully fit season. And now you've got the opportunity to write your name in gold. They gave him a contract last month. This is the night for you to make a name. But they were all at sea. They were all sleeping on a bicycle when Gerard Moreno put away from all of them and went ahead to score that goal. So I think that is why Ole is obviously animated. He knows that goal wouldn't have gone in if there was a proper defending to it.
Well, talking about Gerard Moreno, before I come to you, Chidi, he is the first player to score 30 goals for Villarreal in a single season in all competitions since former Man United forward Giuseppe Rossi scored 32 in the 2010-2011 season. Chidi.
Absolutely. Just to add, there are 9,500 fans here at the stadium in Poland. And it's a capacity of around 41,000, and they've allowed 9,000 fans. Make that 9,500 fans present at the Gdansk Stadium in Poland And it looks like United will be needing more of the crowd chant to really up their game, because they've got to show the fire. But for Villa, I think it's a very comfortable situation for them. But they know they can't be too comfortable, because we've seen Manchester United turn a game right in its head, when you least suspected them. So, they've got to. They know that. But we've seen Villarreal defend well. We saw them in the return leg against Arsenal. After the first leg finished 2-1, they defended well. But tonight, they've shown some good defending, and making it very difficult for Manchester United. And you can almost bank on the fact that they will continue doing the same thing even in the second half, and make life very, very difficult for these Red Devils.
All right, making life difficult for the Red Devils. Man United, 40 minutes, 5 more minutes to the end of the first half. And let's quickly find out from Brownish. A whole lot of people right now on social media believe that the absence of Harry Maguire, so to speak, Brownish, has made a difference, because you look at that goal, you believe that if Harry Maguire was there, maybe, just maybe, he would have organized the defense well. Victor Lindelof is the man a whole lot of people feel made that defensive mistake that gifted Moreno the chance to score, and they feel that, Harry Maguire not being in the United defense tonight is largely due to why they're struggling at the moment.
Actually, in all honesty, it wasn't Victor Lindelof that slept on his bicycle. He was doing his utmost best. He had 2 players to mark, one in front of him and one behind him. And he had 1 extra player to mark because Luke Shaw was sleeping, in the sense that Luke Shaw absolutely lost. Originally, when both teams lined up for that free kick to be taken, Luke Shaw had Gerard Moreno in front of him. Right now, in any defensive classes, if you've ever been on a pitch in any sort of arranged style, they tell you as a defender you have to be behind the player who you're actually defending, so you can see, so you can see him and not just the ball. At the same time, so you can keep track of where he's going, keep track of the ball as well. Aside from the fact that you need to be goal side, just keep your eye on the player at all times. Luke Shaw didn't keep his eye on his player. Gerard Moreno was able to get into a position where Victor Lindelof was put under pressure from both sides, and obviously he caved. He's not a Superman. He did his utmost best. He was holding on to Gerard Moreno's shirt. That on its own is an offense, but in the end, the ball ended up in the back of the net, and I feel like wondering if Harry Maguire would be here and it would change things, would just be a bit, it would be a bit counterproductive for Manchester United at this point.
We've not seen Greenwood, we've not seen Rashford.
We've actually seen Mason Greenwood,
pick out one of these defenders and take them on. I mean, when you take on a defender, you go feel him. We've not seen them do that.
They've not come into the game
exactly.
They've been trying.
Rashford
has been trying at least, but he's been losing possession quite a lot.
I don't know what you mean by trying in football. There's no word in trying.
Yes, there actually
football is black and white. If you're doing well, it's clearly there for you to see. If you're not doing well, it reflects on the scoreline. If Manchester United have turned it up, we would have been singing 2 goals up. They've had the chances. They've dominated proceedings. They've switched it up left and right. They can't seem to find that penetrating lines to get into the box and test this goalkeeper for one tonight. I've talked about it. They're yet to even muster up to 2 shots on target if my stats knife serves me right. So in football, there's nothing like trying. Trying is maybe you're trying to hustle for money. But tonight, they've been tepid. They've been pedestrian.
Tepid, pedestrian, even as Villarreal are surging forward. It's Carlos Bacca, I think, taking on a whole Man United back line.
Looks like it's Jeremy.
Is it Jeremy?
I think it was Jeremy there.
Jeremy, it is. You're correct, you're spot on.
But just so out of overdose, I think Villarreal are doing fantastic for themselves tonight. They look, what they're doing is they don't want possession. They will give United all the possession.
And defend
United are dancing around. Remember, they played an English team in the semi-final of this competition to make the final. And that English team is Arsenal. And, they seem to be enjoying playing against English teams. They know what these teams are going to do. They know Greenwood is going to be a dangerous player. And Villarreal, they've gradually they've stepped up. Even though this game has not really hit the high notes of a final. But I think Villarreal, in a way, defensively, they've stepped up with what they want to do here today. They don't want to attack. They do not want possession count. They want goals. And look, we're looking at this is what a Jose Mourinho team will do. Defend well And when you get the chance, hit them on the counter. They've got Gerard Moreno here. His 7th goal in the Europa League this season is the joint top scorer amongst other players. And, they've also got Carlos Bacca, who is as dangerous as they come, the Colombian. So it's a very interesting combination here. I think all Vera need to do is to keep doing what they did in the first half, in this half, and in the second half, just pretty much tightening up more that defense, because United are going to come from those flanks to attack.
And another thing about this Villarreal side is the fact that I've always said it, that yes, United, they love coming from behind, they love conceding, after which you see them come out like you now start asking yourself, where was this particular team when they conceded the first goal? But there are going to be games where after conceding, you are going to suffer and you would not even get the equalizer. There are going to be games where after conceding, you will struggle and nothing will happen. And I think tonight is going to happen against this Villarreal side. And this is the reason why. This is a side that all Arsenal needed was to score 1 goal, and they will get to the finals of the Europa League. At the end of the day, Arsenal Football Club couldn't score 1 goal all through the 90 minutes, even before the referee sounded the whistle. What does that tell you? They know how to keep teams at bay. You want to have the ball, have it. But when it comes to defense, we'll defend like a team. And that is what they are doing.
That is what they're doing, and that's why we have just 2 minutes of added time in the first half before the end of the first half action. Very shortly, I'll be taking the submission of the guys and the ladies, talking about what they feel has been the scorecard for both teams in this first half. Man United, from my own point of view, look a bit disjointed, not really making it easy for themselves, while Villarreal, like Chidi said, are having a field day.
They came alive 2 minutes ago when Marcus Rashford took on a defender. Like I talked about, he came alive. He lost the ball in the edge of the box. He was very hungry to recover the ball back and then try to, smash his shot.
So
but
he tried.
Was blocked. Yes, he tried to. No, I'm not saying that he's trying. Don't get me wrong. He tried to smash a ball. He was blocked by the defender. But you were saying that Man United are trying.
I said you didn't let me land.
Trying.
What I was saying was both wingers were trying to do what they felt like was the best. Mason Greenwood tried to get the ball into the box, and eventually it was defended properly. Marcus Rashford was trying to take on defenders on the left-hand side, but the defense was too astute, and they were basically getting the job done. So yes, I feel like you can try, and when you do try, sometimes it doesn't work. Not necessarily because you're not being good enough, but because the defense you're facing has been sublime, and that's what Villarreal have been doing. They've been absolutely sublime, and they've kept Manchester United out for the length of the first half in this Europa League final.
All right, so the first half has come and gone. A lucky moment, you have to say, for Villarreal. The closing moments of the first half, Mason Greenwood burning a defender for pace and smashing in across, which Raul Albiol blocked with his mid-region, with the ball landing in the hands of the goalkeeper. It could have gone anywhere, but it's half time, ladies and gentlemen. Sport fans, wherever you are, after 45 minutes in Gdansk, Poland, it is Man United who trail by 1-0 against Villarreal.